the day.
So awesome! Such a dream come true.
We're in Cape Town, and we're about to check into one of the city's most iconic addresses, the Mount Nelson.
The Mount Nelson, the Grand Dame in Cape Town.
Locals call her the Nellie, 126 years old, wrapped in her signature pink, and still turning heads. For this trip, Emirates Holidays curated everything, our rooms, dining, and adventures, so all we had to do was turn up hungry. Let's tuck in. Arriving here feels like stepping onto a Wes Anderson set. Grand columns, rose gardens, and that one-of-a-kind Mount Nelson pink, painted in 1918 as a symbol of peace. Everywhere you look, from welcome macaroons to candy-striped pool towels, there are pink pups of happiness.
I dressed to match the hotel.
Yeah.
Who can write?
We started each day at Oasis, with its breakfast buffet that restores faith in the genre.
So, a rooibos cappuccino, my favorite thing that reminds me of home.
Ankit, is this your favorite time of the day?
Yes, I love breakfast food.
Think jewel-bright fruit, local cheeses, house-baked breads, salmon, deviled eggs, pickled fish, and, because it's the Nellie, oysters on ice. Executive chef Luke Barry told us,
We wanted to taste South Africa, whether it be just the ingredient, whether it be flavors, whether it be a particular recipe, but we want our guests to be able to eat local.
and while you sip your mimosa, fresh juice, or rooibos cappuccino, you can read stories from the hotel's past, from princes planting palms to John Lennon meditating in the gardens. Straight after breakfast, it's worth getting out there to explore the city. There's so much to do in Cape Town, and highlights such as Kloof Street, Bree Street, Hoorkaap, and Sea Point are right on your doorstep.
Where are we, guys?
We are on Seacourt Promenade, not far from the hotel actually, in the CBD. And I used to jog on this, can you believe it? Like 20 years ago.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Just make sure you're back in time for afternoon tea, because at the Mount Nelson, this isn't just a treat, it's an institution. Since 1989, it's been the place for milestone celebrations and indulgent afternoons. Tea sommelier Craig Cupido and pastry chef Vicky Gurovich lead the way, with over 60 teas, from the hotel's eponymous blend to a traditional buchu brew. And if Cheslin is your host, then you'll be thoroughly spoiled. Savouries nod to South African flavours, with biltong scones, snook pate, karoo beef, before the sweetest tier arrives, a gallery of pastries and a cake table that deserves its own postcode. As we mentioned, there's so much to do in Cape Town, and the Nellie's Concierge and Emirates Holidays can arrange anything from a city tour in a pink VW van to surfing, helicopter tours, hiking, or snorkeling with seals. We chose to cruise in a vintage pink sidecar with rider Gaza at the helm, the perfect way to see the Cape Coast in style. Chapman's Peak never looked so good.
I've always wanted to hike up the Lion's Head, and it's such a dream come true to be here in South Africa and to finally see in person the Lion's Head.
Definitely book a dinner at the Red Room by Chef's Warehouse, which is Liam Tomlin's modern Asian dining space that is tucked inside the hotel. Our winter tasting menu journeyed from Japan to Malaysia to China.
What looks good on the winter menu?
So there's everything.
Yeah.
Like a tuna, like a ponzu pickled ginger, and a seared and tartar. King clip, which is a famous fish from South Africa. Have you guys tried that?
No.
So king clip with Malaysian otak tut.
There was also prawn toast, dry pan mee noodles, then glazed flat iron steak with shiitake butter, ending with banana dark chocolate and miso caramel tart, plus a fortune cookie or two.
Cheers.
For something truly special, we booked another dinner experience, the Chef's Table. It's a hidden alcove right in the heart of the kitchen.
Raw, unrehearsed, uncut It's just really, it's not about the food, it's not about the beverage, it's about the experience. It really is quite special.
Chef Luanda Guaitu and sommelier Laz walked us through a hyper-local menu, each course plated in front of us. You can feel the energy, the heat, the theatre, and of course, the flavour. From breakfast oysters to towering tea stands to dinners worth dressing up for, the Mount Nelson is an experience that's indulgent, joyful, and distinctly Cape Town. With Emirates Holidays handling every detail, the flights, the transfers, the luxury accommodation, all that is left is for you to arrive and get tickled pink.